I made over $50 million online at the age of 27. And trust me when I say this, no one is more surprised than me. No one should be more surprised than you, because I had no special talent. I had no hidden abilities. I had nothing really special going for me, but the fact that I was able to monetize off the skills I already had. And a lot of you guys watching these videos already have skills that you're just not monetizing. Like I always give the example, when I first started selling products online, I actually started selling fake Yeezys on eBay, and I quickly found out that was illegal. But I realized that I was like, yo, I'm selling products online. If I'm able to turn this little side hustle into a real business, a real legitimate business, I can make millions. And that's exactly what I did. And there's a lot of hidden skills and hidden talents that a lot of people already have that just simply aren't being monetized to the full extent. And in this video, I just want to share with you guys the skills that I was able to monetize to make millions online. And these skills you might already have as well. And hopefully it'll inspire you to do the same. Okay, so starting off with the biggest problem is when I first got into making money, or more specifically, making money online, I tried every single business model instead of actually doubling down on the things that were already working for me. For example, I started an agency and I was like, I really hate talking to clients. Like I genuinely dislike having clients because it felt like I was an underpaid employee. And when I look back on my life, I was never good at that. I was never good at getting instructed. I was never really good at taking directions. I was never really good at complying. So that business model didn't even make sense, right? I was like, why am I even doing this? Like, I literally hate every second of this. Or even when I started sales, like, I'm not naturally good at talking. I'm not naturally good at holding a conversation with someone. I'm not naturally good at persuading someone to make a purchase. I'm not naturally good at just yapping my ass off. Like, that's a skill that I didn't have. So it didn't make sense to pursue, but I still started that and I failed miserably. And this just kept on happening until I said, stop. Let me just look at what skills I'm naturally good at. And let me just figure out a business that makes sense for me to take on with the skills that I already had. I had already sold products online, right? I was really good at shopping. I had an addiction for shoes. At one point I had like 20 shoes because I was like a sneakerhead in high school and college. And I just love shopping. I love drops. I love, online shopping. Like it fascinated me. I had an unhealthy addiction with social media. Like I love memes. I love, crafting memes. I love, comedy and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm really, really good at social media. And I was also tech savvy, right? Like I had built my computer in high school, right? Like that's the type of shit that I did. And I was like, why would I do absolutely anything but e-commerce? Like why would I pursue absolutely any other business model that didn't align with the skills I already had? And look, I kid you not, most people fuck this up and end up miserable. I have a friend of mine that I won't mention his name, but I really wish him the best because he is really good at selling products online. He's really good at shopping. He loves clothes. He loves designs. He loves all this. But then he ended up choosing a business model like lawn care. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you have so much potential with the skills that you already have. You can deploy that into a business model where it actually pays you. And this is why a lot of people cap out their potential because they're not monetizing their skills. Or even like when people say, pursue your passion, pursue that. I don't believe that. Pursue the skills that you're naturally good at, that you just naturally enjoy, right? And find a business model to monetize it. And look, funny enough, this is where the magic happens. This is where you make so much money so fast, it feels illegal because you're just working on the things that you're already good at. Like I even remember being good at video games. Like I was really good at Call of Duty and Fortnite. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, that gave me the skill of critical thinking. That gave me the skill of leadership. I was actually the leader in my clan. So like, I was like always like leading people in a certain direction, or I was like, yo, we should, do it like this, or we should attack this team like this, right? Like I was a leader. Why would I put myself in a business where I'm not the leader? Why would I put myself into business like sales, which is not even a business, by the way? But why would I put myself in a business like an agency, like freelance brand scaling or something like that, like why would I not leave? Like at the end of the day, if you are countering your natural abilities, you're playing the hard game. You need to be playing the easy game. And the only way to do that is by just doubling down on the things that you're naturally gifted with. And look, don't get me wrong, there's going to be skills that you're going to have to learn. There's going to be additional skills that you're going to have to, sharpen and actually improve. But your initial skills should be the foundation from where you build the business. If you are good at shopping online, you should pursue e-commerce. If you are good at social media, you should pursue something like e-commerce or digital marketing. At the end of the day, it has to align with the things. So instead of finding that next business, that next wave that's going to make you $1 million, take a second to just reflect. Are you the type of person that aligns with that business model? That's when shit gets fucking crazy. That's when shit gets exponentially fast. And then look, at the end of the day, after you do all this matchmaking and you do all this self-reflecting, you actually have to take action to see how it performs. Like for example, we had a student of ours. He is an athlete. He's like a professional basketball player. He knows everything about sports, supplements, recovery, all that sort of stuff, right? So that gives him an advantage to that niche. He was always super interested in e-commerce and selling products online, blah, 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 etc. So he joined our program. And when he first joined, he started selling this product that really didn't align with his expertise. So I told him, I was like, bro, you have to monetize your skills. You have to monetize the things that you're an expert in. So he moved from like anti-aging products that he was initially selling to like supplements and athletic, recovery products. And he immediately had success with that. And it's because he had already built up this core skill of sports and understanding supplements and how everything works in that sporting department, that he was able to sell these products with ease. And he was able to connect with the customers on a deeper level, right? And that's what happens when you monetize your skills. And that's what happens when you sit back for a second, you do some self-reflecting, and you say, what am I naturally good at? And how can I monetize off those skills? So look, at the end of the day, if you want to take absolutely anything from this video, is that you need to take a step back, right? And you need to really do some self-reflecting. Go through like a skills audit. Go through questions like, what do people usually ask you for help? Like for example, I always got asked for tech support. Like I was like the tech support guy in my family, right? Like people were like, how do I, turn my data on or something like that? Or how do I turn roaming on? And then when I was working at Metro PCS doing phone sales, I was like the content guy. They were always asking me like, yo, can you make this video promoting our new iPhone? Can you make this new video promoting this new Samsung? Can you help us get new followers, right? I turned those skills into a business like e-commerce, and I was able to monetize exponentially. Or even if you want to get crazy, like what bad habits do you have? Are you a procrastinator, right? Does that mean now you understand why buyers are hesitant? Are you an overanalyzer? I used to overanalyze everything. I used to overanalyze my breakfast. And I swear to you, I thought that was a bad thing until I got into business and I was like, maybe overanalyzing is a good thing. When I'm trying to overanalyze my conversion rate, when I'm trying to overanalyze my ad performance, when I'm trying to overanalyze how my store is doing, right? Like again, these bad habits or these hidden skills were able to make me millions. And then when you've done all the self-reflecting and all the self-auditing, go into the market and figure out a business that aligns with those skill sets. Again, don't make the same mistake that I did. Don't try like 7 different business models that don't even make sense. Take a step back and say, what business model aligns with the things that I want to do? I am really good at social media. Okay, well, that aligns with e-commerce. I'm probably going to do something like Leo did. I tend to shop a lot. Well, okay, cool. Well, I understand customer psychology. I understand offers and sales and promotions. So this is going to help me when I build my online store. And then take action immediately. I can't stress this enough. Take action immediately. Go and find the business model that aligns with your skills and take action on it, right? Go find the mentor that's absolutely crushing it. Go find a community with like-minded people, right? That's the first thing that I did. When I first found out about e-commerce and selling products online, I bought the first course I saw. I kid you not, there was like this guy in his garage and he had like a Corvette and he was teaching me how to make money online. And I think he had he had done like $50,000 or even $100,000 for the month. And I was like, what are you teaching? Because I want to be a part of whatever you're doing, right? And that's what I did. Like every single time there was an opportunity for me to invest into a program, I did that. I knew that my skills aligned with the business model, and all I needed to know is how to advance in the business model by the right people, right? So it's just like getting yourself into the communities, getting yourself into the programs, or getting yourself truly a mentor to guide you through the business model, right? Finding the right people. It's hard nowadays, especially with all this Instagram and YouTube BS. And that's why I personally show like my dashboards. That's why I show, my revenue and my profit, because there's so much BS on the internet that you really don't know who's actually doing what they say they do. So yeah, I hope this video and my little rant inspired you on how to monetize your skills, your already God-given abilities, right? Again, don't reinvent the wheel. Double down on the things that you're already naturally good at, and just find a business model that aligns with those things. And again, my name is Leo. Make sure you drop a like and a comment what kind of videos you guys want to see from me in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.